heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He's got a man. It's his fullback. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Now Rodgers on the bootleg. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Down to about the 37.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Here's the veteran. It's Ronald Jones.
And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 32. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Here we go, 46.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. Nice and strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here.
Touchdown! Brandon Cooks from 21 yards away.
And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Another extra point opportunity here. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson. Still going inside the 20.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Wilson.
78 yards.
And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
That was Carl Lawson in pursuit that time, and he gets the stop.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Now a shotgun handoff. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. All fumbles are costly, but that one really hurts because he had the first down.
Yeah, and that's all he needed, right? But the problem is we coach these guys to try and get more, but that doesn't count if you don't bring the ball with you, does it?
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers.
He finds Wilson, and he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. These two teams all tied after one.
The score tied 7-7.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
2nd down and 3. Ball again on 2nd down.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall taking it in from the 20, and the Jets have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Back to throw here.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off.
And the Jets are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
A big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now Rodgers.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, the U.S.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Damone Clark in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now Rodgers. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A little too much air under that one. That could have easily been 6 points.
Yeah, the kind of speed he has is almost impossible, we think, to actually overthrow it. But he did exactly that. I think he probably tried to get it out there maybe just a little bit too quickly.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by DJ Reed.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
A give running right is Hall.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Hall again on second down.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall
with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Zerline now for the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Cowboys 7.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard
Prescott.
line.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
To throw is Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
And the Jets are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
This taken in at the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offense.
There he goes, left side.
How about this? He's to the 10.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 81 yards.
And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Good sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Give to Hall running right.
Oh, good move. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second.
On play action, Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. On play action, now Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Uzama. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Hey, pick 26.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Oh, this is a great play right here by a very versatile linebacker. It's a zone defense, so he's responsible for one area of the field. And Brandon, I don't think the quarterback ever saw it. Or if he did, he saw him too late because he snuck into a great position there to pick that one off.
Hey, kill!
They run straight ahead here with Pollard.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard with now his second touchdown of this third quarter.
And the Cowboys take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
And now off to the races down the right side.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10 to about the 40-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And now they're in the hurry up.
50. Hey, you block over here.
Gain of 26 yards. 1st down, New York.
On 1st down, right back to Hall.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Breece Hall.
34 yards. And the Jets are going to take the lead.
Well, he was already over 100 yards running the football prior to this play, but this run may be his best yet.
I've got to agree with you on that one. We're looking at a guy running with extreme confidence, running in harmony and sync with his blockers. All of them kind of moving as one. And look at the end result. Big plays.
Zerline good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Pollard will take it up the gut.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
3rd and long for Prescott.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 8.
Prescott to throw it.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to third down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On play action, Prescott. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. 158 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Ball again.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. A handoff for Hall.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Here's a give to Hall.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
Second down,
26.
8 yards to go.
Back to throw, Rodgers. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. They'll run with Hall. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Hall again. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
They'll run here with Hall.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here's 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall.
And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Jets 35, Cowboys 28.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Here's 1st and 10. Prescott. This ball intercepted.
Picked up by DJ Reed.
And the Jets are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little